if they choose to use that energy on their academics because they want to go to an Ivy League school, that's okay. But 85% of teenagers will have sex before their 20th birthday. You can take that to the bank. And I'm actually reading off statistics that you can easily Google. Before kids make it halfway through college, 85% of them are not virgins. Parents who don't teach their kids how to protect their own health and their own bodies is child abuse. My therapist calls it parental negligence. If kids don't know that there are STIs, how to get them, how to avoid them, or that a simple condom protects against it, I think the parent should be taken to court and sued if the child gets sick or gets pregnant because of negligence. And my parents said after the fact, when I was 25, oh, we didn't teach you that because you weren't going to do it. And I'm thinking, are you near me every second of the day? Do you sleep next to me? Do you stand next to me when I shower or when I use the bathroom? No, you're not around 24/7, and it would be creepy if you were. You don't know as a parent if your child is going to do it or not. Personally, you shouldn't be in an environment that forces you not to do something that is normal to do at your age. Is it wise to have sex at 17? Of course not. But it's going to happen. And if you don't teach kids how to protect themselves emotionally, psychologically, legally, and bodily, you have an epidemic. You're creating an environment where the girls won't ask questions. They won't tell you that they're being safe. They can't be safe because they don't, unless they get lucky and someone in their peer group tells them about condoms, they're going to risk getting it because the statistics show that kids between 14 and 29 are the highest statistic of contracting curable and incurable STIs. As soon as they're old enough, you need to tell kids about all of this before girls get their first period. You need to tell guys before they even enter junior high. Girls should understand about periods, consent, sex, STIs under the age of 13. If a girl's old enough to have a period, she should know everything there is to know. Personally, if I have kids, I would tell them from the moment they're born and work up to where they're old enough to understand, as young as 10 years old. And if the child is living in your house and there is a man there, kids need to know as young as a toddler that if anyone ever touches you below your waist, tell me. Kids in elementary school, they need to know if a touch of this kind is appropriate. Kids in elementary school, they need to know that there are bad teachers, bad parents, that 99% of the time they're going to be harmed by someone in their own home, usually not a stranger. It happens, but it's not as common. Only 1% of this kind of thing is by somebody you don't know. And it can be a parent, a step-parent, a cousin, a teacher. It can be another student.